All right. Hi, everybody. This is the tutorial video for the mentor applications for Delta Project 2. This was supposed to be released on January 1st, but we decided to release it 1 week earlier just so that there's more time for everyone to apply. This video is going to go over the actual application, what we expect for each uh, entry, and then for the actual interest meeting on Wednesday, we're going to go more into what mentors do. But if you know for sure that you want to be a Delta mentor, you guys can apply before the interest meeting if you want, like anything's, as long as it's before the deadline. Yeah. So this is a timeline that you guys have. An important thing to note is, unlike the pilot program of Delta Project, which happened over the summer, this is going to happen during the school year. So the actual instructional period is going to be February 13th to February 28th, which is early second semester for us and early third trimester for elementary and middle schoolers. So yeah, that's just one thing to pay attention to. And when you apply, make sure to keep that in mind so that you know what you're signing up for. These are the changes I'm going to cover in this video. There's a lot more that I cover in the interest meeting, but these are the things that apply uh, right now that you guys can know while applying. So you guys get 30 community service hours just based off the prep time and the actual teaching time. This is around the same amount we gave to the pilot program, so it stays around the same. Uh, One major change is before we had any student from any grade level could apply to whatever workshop they wanted. This time the workshops are going to be separated by grade level. When you guys are applying, you guys don't have to choose the grade level. That'll happen once you guys get accepted. And then last time we didn't accept out-of-state mentors just because we're trying a new thing out, and um, the time zone conflicts would have been too much to like organize. But this time we are going to be accepting out-of-state mentors, so people are able to come. We did have out-of-state students last time from 3 different states, so yeah, we are prepared to accommodate for different locations. So I'm going to go over the application. This is the link. You go to bit.ly slash delta dash app, and takes you to a Google form. This video will be linked on the Google form right here. And the first part's are pretty basic things. Your school district. We did have, actually I'll fill this out with as I do this. So first stuff is pretty basic things. We did have mentors from Tustin Unified before during the pilot program, so I included all the Tustin Unified school districts, just so that's easier to find. If your school district and school are not in here, feel free to add them over here, and then we can do all of those stuff. Yeah. So because my choices were already there, it's there. So this is the main change that's coming up to the actual application form. So we're gonna have you first choose a general subject area, so the major sciences, and then the math, engineering, technology. So I choose bio, and then we have 40 choices right here. These aren't solidified. If you're not sure like which one that applies to, you can just choose a random one. And if there's one that's not there, you can always choose this and then apply, and then write down right here. For me, I guess I can choose. It's pretty good. So one thing you know from here is that since there's a lot, what you can do instead of scrolling and finding, if you know what you want, you can just search it up by typing. So there's no text entry box, but if I just type like I want to do something, I want to do botany, so I can type botany and then it takes my cursor to botany, and then I can choose like that. But I'm going to choose genetics and then NA for this. And then overarching phenomena, this is the main thing of Delta Project that if you're applying early, you should already know. After the interest meeting, you guys will already know this. But the overarching phenomena is what you are basically covering in your class. You're not going to be teaching this specific. I'm not going to be teaching genetics. I'm going to be teaching something where genetics is applied. So the most common one that I usually give is like glow in the dark pigs. So what my workshop would cover is the gene editing that happens during the early stages of pigs' development that makes them glow in the dark. So that's what you'd cover, and then this is what would be displayed on the website. And here, times that are available to teach. So right here, you have to fill out every one of these time slots. Um, you don't have to be available for all of them. You just need to be available for one time slot in the weekend. This does not benefit or hurt your chances of getting into becoming a mentor, because time conflicts is something that we can always figure out later. But this just gives me an idea of what I'm dealing with when I'm organizing the actual workshops to send out to students. So I can just write both for all of this. I'll write none for one. There, randomized. So yeah, and then over here, what you're gonna do is you're gonna upload a resume. So this is the actual writing, technically writing that you have to do in this application. So this resume is really important because this is also what I'm going to be displaying on the website for parents to see and students to see when they're applying for workshops. So you want to make sure you actually put some good effort into this. And this is also what shows me and the STEM Search Board your qualifications as a mentor applicant, and it's going to be the deciding factor of whether you get in or not. This has the most weightage when deciding who becomes a mentor. So you fill it out because it's my document. I can edit, but it'll be view only. You have to make a copy of it. Right there, you make a copy and then you fill out the stuff. Street address, you don't have to fill out everything, but you don't have to fill out like personal information like this because if you're not comfortable with, but everything's there. Use this template. Everything doesn't have to be filled out. It just helps me organize it in a way where it's easier to convert into the actual template that we use on the website. So yeah, that's some main application stuff. When you're submitting it, upload a PDF. So download it as a PDF and then upload it. And if you have any questions, email mentors@stemsearch.org, or you can email me, DM me, or DM the STEMsearch account with questions. Remember, the due date for this application is January 8th, and then the results come out on January 10th. And after that, it'll be pretty fast paced from there. So yeah.